Hey there Virgo, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for, what are we, February 27th to March the 5th. It's always hard when it spans 2 months for some reason. Let's jump straight into your reading, Virgo, and your first card out. Oh, it's the Devil. Okay, Capricorn energy, so maybe it's okay, you might be dealing with a Capricorn. Otherwise, the Devil is really asking you to look at where you might be feeling powerless in a situation, or what has power over you. Now, is it something to do with your finances? Have you got a debt that you need to address? Have you been turning a blind eye to it? Could there be someone in your environment that has some kind of agenda with you, or there's an undercurrent here? It can be someone who's orchestrating or manipulating a situation for their own benefit here. Sometimes it can be that, you know, we're spending too much time on something that could be addictive, you know, whether it's our spending or, you know, our eating or our drinking or substances or, you know, screen time. It comes in so many different forms. So there's something that you are maybe feeling obligated to here, or that you are engaging with, that's not healthy for you, but it feels like there is some kind of payoff for you. So that's always a sticky question, that one. What is the cost and what is the payoff? Let's keep going, Virgo. What have I got? 5 of Pentacles. Okay, it could be around money. Sometimes the 5 of Pentacles is where we feel like we're out on our own here. Okay, now we have to be careful here, because sometimes that can, you know, really spiral into that hard done by feeling, and unfortunately that can, you know, attract more of that circumstance. Alternatively, you might be wanting to free yourself from a situation. Like the Devil might be your job that's draining you and not sustainable, a relationship that's toxic, but leaving that condition may end up in the 5 of Pentacles, where there's either real or perceived loss, generally around our security, our stability, or money. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like you are in the evaluation process, Virgo. I think that you're very aware of this situation, but you've also committed to this, and there's a certain amount of being invested in this situation. Like you've put time, effort, and energy. You've nurtured this situation at some point. You know, you have awoken to the fact that it's not healthy for you, but you're also reevaluating that cost and payoff scenario. That's what I'm feeling here. I'm intrigued. Let's get your cards out, Virgo. If you'd like a personal reading or healing, first link down below will pop you over to my website. Grab my Learn Tarot Quick Guide if you'd like to get started interpreting the cards for yourself, or to take your tarot journey further. I have the initiation open, which is my more immersive tarot journey. And also join me on Instagram for daily readings and daily love readings, and also card pulls for followers from time to time. So you'll have to be there to see when I announce that. Okay, I'll see you in just a moment, Virgo. I'm going to speed things up. Virgo, these are your cards, and it's happening so much today where our lead guiding energies also show up in the reading. So I've got the Devil and the 5 of Pentacles here. I finished on the 3 of Cups, which I'm showing you because I've also got the Ace of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands here at the heart of the reading. So yes, this is going to be difficult to navigate, I feel, but it feels like there's a really positive outcome for you, and you will celebrate this in some kind of weird or wonderful way down the track. Now, interestingly, our first card out is the 8 of Swords, and this is my entrapment energy. And if we come back to having a look at that Devil again, we see, you know, the Lovers here, which are actually chained to this black box that the Devil is kind of oppressing and guarding. Now, the Lovers can be an indication of some kind of partnership or obligation, but the Lovers is also an energy of harmony and balance. So it feels like the harmony and balance has gone out of this situation, but you feel obligated, contracted, or stuck in this situation for various reasons, and that's led you to really feeling like you can't get out of this situation because you gave your word to it, or you said those vows, or you signed on that dotted line. So with the 8 of Swords, that can lead to you know, there can be a lot of guilt, right? There can be guilt about, well, what if I leave this situation? What about children? What about splitting of money? You know, what about the team? Okay, because it feels like at some point with the Three of Pentacles, you know, there was a team environment here, or working towards a shared goal. But at some point that has become an unhealthy exercise for you. It's gone out of balance and become toxic, and there could be someone that's kind of reaping the rewards of that. So with the Eight of Swords, I think for a certain amount of time, there was some ignoring of red flags, or well, I'll choose not to see, I just won't look at that, okay? But now it sort of feels like it's time to take off the blindfold and see the truth in the situation, and from that place, make a good decision. But because I feel like this has been elapsing over time, Virgo, I do feel like the stakes have kind of heightened in some way, or you are more invested, and there could be financial investment as well. So yeah, the Three of Pentacles says that you're sort of part of a family or a group or a team here. Page of Cups, there could even be a child involved. And there's an amount of you with the Page of Cups where you didn't really expect things to turn out that way. But here we are, and it feels like there really is some profound learning for you. Now, Five of Cups is also here, and it's an energy of grieving the loss of this. And we see someone who's actually grieving the Three of Cups. Now remember, we're getting that back. It's on the other side of the situation. But Virgo, this is an indication that the joy has gone from the situation quite a while ago. The growth is gone, or positive growth as well. And there's no getting that back. Now I think you've kind of been acknowledging that and coming to terms with it over time, and doing your pre-grieving, I call it. That is processing the thought of leaving while you're still in the situation. But I also see, you know, the Two of Cups behind you. Spirit is saying there'll be new opportunities. Life will go on beyond this situation. There is most definitely change available, because the heart of the reading is the Eight of Wands, and this is profound, quick, directional change. So I love this energy for you. So my advice is begin seeking whatever it is that you need to enable you to move on. Now, you have the fear of this energy. It could be real or perceived. You might actually be in this energy right now, which is maybe you've had to leave a home behind and you're in between places, or you don't actually have a home at the moment, but staying with others. You could have lost some money, split some assets. You might be between jobs. So the Five of Pentacles is an energy where you feel there's been a derailment in your stability and your security and maybe your resources, but it comes with a very big message that this too shall pass, and what you need is actually closer than you think. So you got that message twice, that with the Five of Cups as well. So if you're needing a new home, finance, a new job, some kind of new contract, hey, maybe even a new commitment for some of you, I want you to reach out to the institutions, the people, organizations that you need, because the Ace of Pentacles doesn't come into a reading unless there is the energy there for that new beginning, the positive. It's like someone, I'm seeing someone like throwing you the lifesaver. It's the very device that you need to be able to crawl out of the waters, okay? But you need to be seeking it, because the universe needs to know you've got some skin in the game and you are ready. Now, also, I want to say about the energy that I'm seeing here, Virgo, is that it can come in a very different package to either what you thought you wanted, or where you thought you were headed. The Page of Cups is an energy that can be quite different, and new directions, sometimes a little bit more light-hearted. It is a joyful energy. So if something comes your way and you're like, no, that's not it, be open, because it's going to be a very positive thing for you. The Page of Cups can also mean it's like when you least expect it, things shift and you can expect your life to take a new direction really quickly, and that Ace of Pentacles to literally show up and be your next path. Sagittarian energy with Temperance, it's the energy that comes after the Death card in the major arcana sequence. It's the energy that comes after letting go or after release as the great healer, the great rebalancer to guide you through to your next path. It is also an energy of conditions being just right for profound major shifts and for you to go in a new direction here. The Eight of Wands can also be that message of positive news of the Ace of Pentacles. And look, there could be like some relocation here, or this message is coming in from a different location or from afar as well for some of you. So Virgo, let's get a Moonology card to close this out. Nothing is yet set in stone. Yeah, there are a lot of possibilities, and it feels like you can somewhat be, you know, a creator here by seeking the opportunities, and the universe will orchestrate once it knows that you are truly ready. A win-win outcome is forecast. Yeah, so look, it feels like there's a way to navigate through this where everyone feels like they're getting what they need. You definitely won't be losing out. Okay, so that is a great omen here. Conditions are right, and it's time for those big shifts and changes. That's what I have for you, Virgo, and I'm going to leave it here. I'm wishing you all the best with shifting the way to that beautiful new beginning. I'm of course cheering you on and wishing you so much love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.